Hello there, Merry Christmas and welcome to Enigmatic Retro Rewind.
Yeah.
Now today we're kicking off a new series which is Batman Returns, the movie versus the game, right? So we're going to go the game versus the movie on this.
Yeah.
There's a lot of movie games out there.
Yeah, you did. I remember you telling me the concept and my brain exploded. But yeah, I'm excited for this. So
Right.
yeah.
Let's do it.
This feels great. If you're a fan of Streets of Rage and that kind of stuff, this is very much like it.
Meow.
Meow. So good.
Okay then, Johann, what's your opinion then of Batman Returns in general?
Okay. Now, I like it. I've always liked it. But it's not a Batman movie. It is a very Tim Burton movie, and I like Tim Burton a lot.
I'm Christopher Walken. I'm full of jokes. Ow!
Second there, you really frightened me.
Boom!
See you later, bitch!
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, now this is proper Gothic Tim Burton, this next bit.
1,000%.
I mean, Tim Burton had ultimate freedom on this one because
Yes.
Batman 1989 was a smash hit.
Mm-hmm.
It was made so much money, so Warner Bros are just throwing him the money.
Do
Just
whatever you want.
Yeah.
But the problem is, when you leave Tim Burton, do let him be his most Tim Burton-y.
Yeah.
You end up with this movie, which is an amazing Tim Burton Gothic tragedy.
Yes.
But it's not a Batman movie, I feel.
But this is so Tim Burton goth. You have to just applaud it. It's so good.
It's like something from a horror film, this.
It is. It's like, I have been revived by the many lives of all the stray cats. Apparently there's an actual fact that if you die in front of your cat will start eating you very quickly. So, be wary of having cats, people. See what I mean? It is fact!
Oh, that always creeped me out, the finger biting.
Voodoo powers.
What's strange is it was still marketed towards kids and stuff like that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All the merchandise, the toys.
The signal goes out. Crime is on the rise. Batman returns. Exploding with power, the Bat ski boat thunders ahead, bolting onto land for a missile attack.
Gotta fly, my dear penguin commandos. The time has come to punish Batman. Batman?
Did you have any of the toys? Or?
I used to get those toys you used to get in the Happy Meals at McDonald's.
Yeah.
Right, I used to get those. But the thing is, they didn't like that. Those didn't last very long because they were saying when parents finally watched the movie and saying I don't want my kids watching this.
I'm ready momentarily.
So yeah.
Did the movie frighten you at all at any scenes, as a kid?
Everything with the penguin was a bit creepy for me as a kid.
Mm.
It never scared me, but it was creepy. And I remember watching it with my mum and my dad, and my mum looking at me very perplexed, going this is not for you, isn't it? But you watched the last one, that was fine-ish. So it was that.
Well, we'll get to Penguin in a bit, but what
Yeah.
about Catwoman then? What do you think of Catwoman in this movie?
Okay, so Catwoman this is my vision of Catwoman anyway. I think a lot of people of our generation see Catwoman as, Pfeiffer's thing.
One whiff of this at the office and your boss will be asking you to stay after work for a candlelight staff meeting for two.
That's not what she wants!
Exclusively at Rex Department.
No way! It's a total mental breakdown. I love it.
I love this. No, I love the whole thing with this. She is gone full bonkers, and also, look at her. She's all the toys, fucking go! No more cuddly toys here. I love the visual of all the stuffing.
Well, it's also she's killing the little girl in her and becoming a woman in a dark way. Like,
but the way she becomes a woman is really becoming a woman, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Whew.
I love that sign. It said hello there, but now it says hell here.
So much yummier.
From a girl to a woman.
For me, that is one of the best scenes in the movie. It's so tragic, and but in the Danny Elfman score is gorgeous in that scene. It's really sad and swelling. Look, like
yeah, it's really good how it's done. And like I was mentioning in the reaction, I can imagine when Tim Burton went over to Michelle Pfeiffer and went over and said like, hey, I want you just to completely destroy this set. You can imagine the glee she was having when that was happening. And she looks like she was generally having fun with the sequence, even though it is tragically sad. But she ruins the whole apartment and then decides to build her suit.
Yeah, immediately. Like, I'm going to have a breakdown, and I'm going to make the suit.
And I'm going to make it hot. I'm going to become a cat lady, but I'm going to make it hot. Indeed.
Skipping along with a whip.
I love it.
Oh, that's such a good shot.
Oh, it's so good. Do you know, apparently, that was all in one take.
Really?
Yeah, she did that. She did that properly.
Well, she learned how to use the whip properly, didn't she? Yeah.
She did that in one take. Tim Burton, there was a round of applause on set.
Who is she? What is she?
You got your hands full here, guys.
Fire or fall in love?
You poor guys. Always confusing your pistols with your prides.
It's just fantastic. I really enjoy that. And she is the best character in the movie. Michelle Pfeiffer's performance is amazing.
Really
she
good.
is Catwoman. She,
100%.
The casting in this film is fantastic.
And this is the thing, like, when I think of the whole Batman series, I'm talking about including the Joel Schumacher. She is, for me, she's the most memorable villain out of the lot. I mean, like, yes, you have Jack Nicholson. We talked about it before when we did Batman, talked about Jack Nicholson's Joker. And he is memorable, but when I think of the Tim Burton and that kind of region of villains, Catwoman stands out so much more because she's very playful, sexy, the suit, the whipping. It stands out a lot.
Yeah, definitely. So what do you think about Penguin?
Touring the riot scene.
Oh, the Penguin's costume in this is fantastic. Look at it.
I do like the costume.
Upstanding mayor stuff. You're not the mayor. Things change.
Oh, really?
What do you want? The direct approach.
Look, he looks really good in this, actually.
Makeup.
The makeup's astounding.
Gorgeous. Well, gorgeous in a grotesque
Gorgeous
way.
in a grotesque way, exactly.
What the hell, Tim? Tim, do you want to sit down and have a conversation, Tim? Because, oh boy, it's a lot.
Again, this is not really the correct origin for. I mean, he's got the Cobblepots, and he does come from like a wealthy background in the comic, but the whole living in the sewer thing—that's not a thing, is it? He was just a racketeer, wasn't he? Like, he just kind of rose through the ranks of being like a crime boss. Like, yeah.
But again, that's too boring in Tim Burton land.
Yeah.
So we're gonna make him part Penguin, and that is so. It's so Tim, because Tim Burton, at the end of the day, he's always someone who's a champion of the outsiders, you know, the freaks and the weirdos. He's always a champion of that. Every movie's about that. So this is why, with a lot of stuff with the Penguin, is designed as being, he's horrible, but also there's a weird level of sympathy for him.
Yeah, it's almost like a Universal monster kind of story, isn't it? His story, like coming from the sewer. And I like how on the nose can you get that he's actually got penguins from the sewer, and like these penguins were like basically from the old zoo that was kind of abandoned in like Gotham. So he's kind of like befriended these penguins that were kind of probably just left to die.
You said that, but then also he doesn't treat them very nicely. He puts them with jetpacks and rocket launchers. So what does that say? But yeah, he is a tragic figure in a weird way. It's fascinating that, he's the freak, but he's also been pushed by, Christopher Walken to go like, you can be mayor.
Your charisma's bigger than both of us.
No, Christopher Walken, you can't say that the charisma's bigger than you.
Reclaim your birthright.
I'm Jack. Hi.
I'm socially awkward because I am eating a fish. I was just dragged out of my bed.
We put these little glove thingies on you. Our research tells us that voters like fingers.
Voters like fingers, man.
Rude.
People prefer people with fingers, not flippers.
Not a lot of reflective surfaces down on the sewer, huh?
Wait for it.
Such dramatic nonsense.
Still, could be worse. My nose could be gushing blood.
Watch.
That blood spray.
That was such a good squirt.
That scene.
That's when he's at his most grotesque, isn't he, Penguin?
If he comes down dressed in what looks like in his underwear, basically, walking down, eating fish right in there. He looks disgusting. It seems quite modern, that section, and then you got like this penguin who's dressed like a slightly old-timey onesie outfit,
but not like this onesie.
Not like that onesie, but looking just like, it's the one with like the butt flap. It's that kind of thing. And he's
like a baby grow, basically.
It's a giant baby grow eating fish carcass, and then all these people talking about synergy and marketing at him. And you're like, this is... What?
My favourite line, though, from that scene is, could be worse, your nose could be gushing with blood.
And then, of course, that one guy's nose is gushing with blood. Yeah. I forgot that scene.
You get the proper spray. Like, it's a proper squirt, isn't it? Like, goes across the room. What I would love to see, but I suppose this would have been quite gory, was I would have loved the spray to go in someone's face. Like,
oh no! Or his nose would have, or just have a big gaping hole where his nose was afterwards. It's like saying, you're tasty.
Yeah, so another good scene with the Penguin is where he basically tries to sabotage the Batmobile, and him and his goons, they get like this circus gang. They basically put like a device on the Batmobile that allows the Penguin to control it from like an arcade machine.
That is amazing.
Look how happy he is now in the suit, running for mayor, being all cash. Before he was just eating fresh fish carcass.
I love this arcade machine that they make. I mean, they didn't need to make it. They didn't need to make it look like the Batmobile.
But they did, and I love the extra effort. It's the little details with this one that makes it a more enjoyable movie. There's so much murder here, so much car crashing.
It's really bizarre because the way it's done, it looks like one. It's not well. It's like those things when you were a kid, when you go out to the supermarket and your mum puts you on and says, right, here's the motorcycle, here's a quid, do that for a bit. Look at it.
Everyone outside's like, what the hell's going on in there?
Why are you swaying so much?
You gotta admit, I played this stinking city like a harp from hell!
Oh, he's found it. Foreign object location. He's literally punching the ground. Hit the old lady! Hit the old lady! Oh, that's so close. Terrifying. Ain't gonna happen. Danny, stop. Daddy, you've had enough time on the Batmobile. It's time to go home.
But you know what the weird thing about that plot, I feel? Like, and this is something I noticed when rewatching Batman Returns. Half of it, at least half of it, doesn't feel very Penguin-y, right? Like, as in, if it was like the comic book Penguin, a lot of it's not very Penguin-y. It does feel a little Joker-ish, though. Like, that plot is a Joker thing. You can imagine the Joker being in the little thing and driving around and saying, have control of the car.
Yeah, that is, you're right, actually. That is more of a Joker thing. Nothing really in this movie, in terms of what Penguin does, is very Penguin.
Yeah, because, you know, he's supposed to be a mob boss. Or in this case, he's trying to be mayor. So he's supposed to be, in a weird way, even though he's rich, he's charming, he's manipulative, but he's also a brute. He's a mob boss.
I mean, I would argue that if this was real Penguin, it would have been his idea to be mayor, not him be convinced by Max Schreck, because he would want the power.
Of course he would, because he wants to be the ultimate mob boss. And what would that be is you're in charge of the entire city of Gotham.
Let's make a mayor!
So that's the only thing with this. It's like you can't look at this version of the Penguin as anything Penguin from DC Comics. It's his own weird Tim Burton weirdness just shoved in front of it and called a Penguin. But it's a fun one.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll say one thing with this fight is this shows a slight problem with the Batsuit, at least Tim Burton's Batsuit.
Oh yeah, he can't turn his head properly.
Yeah, he can't. There's a lack of mobility in this suit.
What do you think? You know the Batsuit, like Batman Returns Batsuit. Do you prefer it? I know there's only subtle differences, but do you prefer it to the '89 Batsuit? Do you know the differences or?
Well, I know there's a few differences, like the abs, for example.
No, that's not you.
Those are not my real abs. I'm just telling you now. That's all suit. Convenient.
Saved by kitty litter.
Yeah, it's basically a lot more like body armor.
Yes.
In Returns,
which looks better to me personally. It looks less rubbery.
Yes.
Because the first one was more rubbery, but it still had the whole cowl just being a block, which is.
So he kind of moves a bit like you know, remember that RoboCop when he's going nuts and he's going.
It's literally that, and it's uncomfortable to see.
So the demise of Penguin is such an oddly moving scene.
It's so bizarrely sad.
This is like the horror villain. What you thought he was dead.
Yeah.
But he arises from the water.
Yeah, because he's a goddamn. He's a creature. He's a genuine monster.
When I watched the movie like about a week ago in full.
Yeah.
And it kind of like teared me up a little bit in a weird way. I got a glassy-eyed kind of look gazing over me when I was like watching it, because I love how like sweet the penguins are to him. They give him a proper send-off.
And the first, I need a cool drink of ice water.
Jesus Christ. It's not the best way to go, isn't it?
Look.
Oh, no! Oh, I forgot this bit.
What's sad is like the penguins are his only friend at the end.
I know, right? Penguins are one of my favorite animals. They're just the cutest things. And this is so sad. It's a literal, like, you know, funeral march. It's a funeral march of the penguins, ladies and gentlemen. Work that joke in there. Oh, look at it. It's both weird and sad, and it's perfectly Tim Burton.
So the penguins, they still love him. It's almost like an abusive relationship, because he didn't treat the penguins very well. He sent them off with missile launchers on their back early on in the movie, saying, some of you might die.
Some of you might not live here. We might put you in jetpacks and rocket launchers. But
despite all that, they still love him.
I know, right? Because he's one of us. One of us.
Right then, so the games, the Batman Returns games, they made loads of formats for Batman Returns, but we focused on the most memorable ones, which is the Super Nintendo version and the Sega Mega Drive or Genesis version.
Yeah.
And they are very different games, aren't they?
And you know what's interesting is that I never played the Super Nintendo version, but I played the Sega Mega Drive version.
And vice versa.
And vice versa.
Yeah.
So this was the first time I've ever played that, and like the Super Nintendo version, and I'm blown the fudge away by that. Wow.
Oh, I look so good. Oh, I look so good. Even the music's good. I'll say one thing about the Super Nintendo, right? The music always sounded better on a Super Nintendo than it ever did on the Sega Mega Drive. Yeah, Sega Mega Drive had some good bits, but it was always like extra bassy and tinny.
Yeah.
The music always sounded good here.
Although the Mega Drive had a bit more like of a distorted sound, so anything rock, like music-wise, sounded awesome.
Oh, rock music sounded amazing. Kids!
She can't punch the children.
Kids! All right, let's see. What have we got? Ah, okay. All right, we've got clowns off the bat already. Let's see.
Thin clowns.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. That's just a thin clown. Yeah, because we have to fight the fat clown at some point.
Yeah. I think if you walk into them, you grab them like Streets Rage, and you can like do like
like that.
Yeah.
Okay, this is pretty epic. I'm not gonna lie. Punch kids. Uh-oh. Oh, I saw a motorcycle gang. That's not good already.
I mean, the comparison in terms of quality of the two, you were deprived if you only played the Sega.
Yeah, clearly, because it's wow. Okay, because the Super Nintendo version is more of a beat 'em up, right?
Yeah.
And it looks so pretty.
Yeah, it looks Streets of Rage, but Batman.
This actually feels really nice.
Yeah, the graphics are amazing for 16-bit, I think.
I think it's really good.
Yeah.
It's the right balance of stuff. Let me just... Batarangs! Throw it into your face! There you go. Do we have a limited supply of Batarangs?
No, I don't think so. Yeah,
Like
they're good for knocking the motorcyclists off.
100%.
It really looks pretty and it's nice and it flows better. The buttons work. And what's interesting is, like you were mentioning as you go, and as we were playing it, we noticed it. It follows a lot of beats from the movie and does it well.
Oh, this is like, remember this guy in the movie?
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
You can actually do that.
Oh, you even do that too. You're actually encouraged to.
You test tube him. Yeah, that hurt him.
That did something.
I think you got one of them left.
All right, gotta be careful.
Yeah, you nearly got him.
Ah, come on! Oh, I don't want to die in this now. Come on! Yeah! That's great. I get some going. Stage 1.
But that's just one stage.
That was bad. We already went for like 2 credits already. Oh man.
Wow, the Batman. Or is it just Batman?
Is that flirting?
Yeah, because a lot of games that try and do that, they kind of just have to, they're kind of shoehorning the beats in because it doesn't really work with the game. But it flows nicely. Like, oh, that's that character from the movie. That's that character, and like they're just a normal enemy, and you just fight them and you move on. Like, and it's
Yeah, and the enemies are done properly, and there's like there's a whole bit with the Selena Kyle thing with the grappling hook. That's from you're reenacting a scene.
Yeah, the first boss. Yeah,
it's clever. It's clever and it's done well. I mean, we only got to like the 3rd level.
Okay. Oh, that's good. You got rid of him doing the juggly thing. He's done now.
I'm sure I just punched him in the dick after throwing a batarang at him.
The extra disrespect. Says, you know what? I'm also gonna punch you in the penis. Oh, what? What was that? Not even Indiana Jones' boulder is that scary.
Need some health, Jesus.
You got one. You literally got one bad hit and you're done for.
Gonna get one of those. You get those bouncing big boys in a minute, I reckon.
No.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Gotta get out of here.
Shit.
Test tube. You got him. Oh, right. All right, we've got to move now. Uh-oh.
Oh, I forgot about this stuff.
Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh! Jesus! Oh no!
So tense, look at my health.
Oh, just one more hit and you're done for. Oh no! Oh, tall clown. The scary clown on stilts. Oh, it's nonsense. Okay, go for it. Ah! Fat clown! Oh no, is that it?
That's it.
Oh, god damn it, the fat clown got us.
These old games, man, they're tough. Unless we spent ages playing on the game beforehand and got really good at it.
Yeah.
That's the only time we'd have chance to get any further than the first couple of levels.
But at least with the Super Nintendo one, I feel like we were progressing. Like we were getting better at it. Yeah. Like we were getting there, and if you gave us a bit more time, we would.
But the MegaDrive.
So this is one I played, and it is hard as balls. Get ready to get your butt kicked.
I love the purple tint to it.
I think it's because they didn't want to go. I think it's because they didn't want to go full black. Yeah. Oh, there's there's gargoyles in this.
How did you do that? All right.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay. So there's.
Now where'd you go? Do you go down?
You have to go down. There you go. Okay, so now you've run out of batarangs. Let me see. There you go. Some batarangs. Oh yeah, those. Yeah. This game was designed to be hard. I remember this.
So how do you use your grappling hook and stuff? Do you have to collect that or?
No, you can use your grappling hook. You aim up. Oh no, that's a little full-blown batarang.
Oh shit! I keep.
You've used them all now.
Fucking hell!
Don't worry, it's fine. We get it. Mind the gargoyle. All right. The music is funky, but does not feel like a Batman game at all. Feels like something out of Toe Jam and Earl, if anything. Okay, this is the version I remember, and I always thought like, oh, it's so cool because the opening bit is him climbing up, and doing the whole thing with the bats, and and dropping, the whole thing. And so it looks cool. It looks cool.
Yeah.
And then you play it. That is dog shit in comparison.
I do like the colour palette. The purples and blacks. It's got the purple and the blues, and it does have the same kind of colour palette as the movie.
Yeah, and the yellow really stands out from the utility belt, which is a cool feature. Ah! Oh, you're near the edge. No! All right, try it again.
Fucking hell!
Right there! Like it's giving you no chance. All right, we're gonna head up. There you go. This game is brutal. This game does not let up. I remember this being so hard as a kid. The buttons, it does nothing. Barely works. No. Like using the grappling hook to get up is awkward. The swinging is awkward. It's hard, but unfairly hard.
Yeah, and in the MegaDrive version, you don't feel like Batman. You don't feel strong and powerful because you use gadget once and you've ran out.
Yeah, you run out of gadgets. You have to pick up items to get gadgets. On top of that as well, like there's some weird stuff. Like there are like full-blown like gargoyles attacking you and penguins on umbrellas just exploding you.
Yeah, I mean that's an example of the game doing its own thing that's not in the movie, which I don't like. I don't like it when movie games kind of just throw in a flying gargoyle. Like,
why not? And random goon number 6 that doesn't look like any of the other goons you see in the movie. And in terms of the first level, we fight Catwoman in the first level.
Immediately.
There you go. Oh, there's Catwoman right off the bat. Just fighting Catwoman now. All right. Use one of your batarangs, maybe. There you go. Oh, she's so hard. There you go. Oh, loads of little ones now.
Oh, you bastard!
One more hit! One more hit! One more hit! You just got one more hit to go. There you go.
She just flies onto the building. It just starts doing flips, like so many flips. I suppose that's like the movie. She just do flips.
Nothing but flips. I think what happened is like basically just to use the idea, the people who made the Super Nintendo version, they got the assignment. They understood it, right? This one is like someone going like, right, okay, we haven't seen the movie. Bugger. Right, what was in it? There's a Catwoman that does flippy things. Right, we'll put him in there. It's Tim Burton. It's Gothic. Gargoyles. There's things on there. Yeah, let's do that then. She has a belt. Can we put stuff in? Let's make it awkward. And it's really hard, unfairly, I feel.
Yeah, I mean the Super Nintendo one did also have the awesome like cutscenes, like setting up the movie and setting up the scenes, like the levels with like really good pixel art. That was really cool.
Yeah.
But so yeah, what we're saying we liked about the MegaDrive, not much we liked about the MegaDrive one, but we said the utility belt was good, and the color palette's good, and I tell you what I like. In the second level, you got that building that's at an angle. It kind of reminded me of the bad guy layers in the 60s Batman. You know, they were always on a Dutch angle, weren't they?
Yeah, but they were hard.
Oh, actually, this rings a bell. It's angled floor.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, again, now, yeah. Oh, forgot about the clowns in unicycles. Ah! Oh, yeah, be very wary of the steam. I remember this being a bastard. Just seeing the clown in a unicycle just going downhill is just funny to me.
Fucking hell.
There you go. Starting to figure it out now, but this game doesn't even give you... It's not like the other game, which gives you a bit of a chance to get to know the buttons. This is just right into it. You're Batman, and everything's trying to kill you.
Again, it's hard, unconventionally hard, because as Slange, you've got bosses coming in out of nowhere. It's hard. But it looks cool, though. And this is, as a kid, I remember passing that. And then there was a third level, and then that was where I stopped. Because...
What was the third level?
I can't remember now. I know I pitched it, though, and then afterwards, I think it was a sewer level? Of course it was. But it wasn't even a proper sewer level either. Like, we're done with it. We've gone through there. I think it's through the sewer, going back up to the streets again.
Yes.
I think it's before the exploding part of where Catwoman explodes the thing. And there it was too hard, and I stopped.
Yeah. I think Batman works as better as a beat 'em up than a platform game, but it has been done well as a platform game because the first Nintendo NES Batman game is really good, and also the Amiga Batman platform game is really good as well.
What are you? I'm Batman.
And I like the fact that those early the games of the first movie had the driving elements as well.
Yeah.
Some good driving scenes, and you have to kind of use the grappling hook to go around sharp corners.
This is the thing. If there were any driving ones in the Sega version of Batman Returns, I have no idea. I never got there. So, but yeah, I mean, yeah, I feel like I wish I had. The Batmobile's an ideal thing to play with, as in terms of a game. You need to be playing with a Batmobile when you're in any video game because it's so cool.
Yeah, totally.
It's really, really cool. I feel like if we got there, I never got there. So,
right. So, purely on looking at it from today's eyes.
Yes.
And only sort of judging it on entertainment value.
Yeah.
Did you have more fun watching the movie or playing the game?
Okay, now I had no fun playing the Sega one, so that's out. All right, Sega can naff off with that nonsense.
But it comes close with the Super Nintendo one, doesn't it?
Super Nintendo was pretty good. Like, again, first time me playing, I had a lot of fun doing it. I was excited. I'm going for even when it was hard, I was like, okay, I was close.
Yes.
I felt like I was close. Like, it wasn't like, oh, this is unfair. Here's a flying penguin. So it was good there, but I feel like just watching back on the movie again and seeing those clips again and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I still think I prefer those moments from the film a lot more.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I definitely like the Super Nintendo game, but because it's so hard, like a lot of those 16-bit games were, it takes a bit of the fun out of it when you can't get far on it.
Yeah.
So I'm having fun with it, but I'm not having as much fun as watching the film.
I would say, though, that if I got that game for myself, I would be grinding it more so than Dark Souls. I would make it work. Yeah. I would say, like, right, I've only got 3 continues. I'm going to make this work. I'm going to grind to make sure I win that. Because that one, I feel like I can.
Yeah.
The Sega one can naff off, honestly.
Okay, then. So the movie wins, then.
Movie wins.
Right.
Things change.
Okay, so before we go, it's been Christmas, and I rarely get to see you anyway.
Yeah.
So I think it's about time we exchange some presents.
Presents?
Presents? So
why does that Scooby-Doo?
Oh, I don't know. We're this excited for it. So this is the thing. This has not been scripted. I haven't told him what he's got, or vice versa. Now, just tell you off the bat, I have not had time to actually gift wrap these, so it's in the bag like this. So.
Man, I feel pretty festive.
Right, so I've got 3 little things in there, so just take them out and enjoy it.
Okay. So shall I just kind of do this so I don't know what they are?
Go on, grab them one at a time.
So the smaller bits or the bigger bit? Or...
Any bit, any of them work.
Okay, so there's something like cloth. Right, what's this? T-shirt, maybe?
It is.
Oh, wow. Oh, they tried burning me, but I am forever.
Yes.
Oh, it's a Freddy t-shirt.
It's the backstory of Freddy entirely on a t-shirt.
Oh, let's show that.
Look at that. That is awesome.
That is brilliant. It looks so metal.
It's
burning Freddy.
I love it, right? It's so metal. I love it a bit. So
oh, it's fantastic.
I saw that and said, like, I have to give it to him. Right, so that's one.
Okay, so... Ooh, what's this?
Well, that's my stuff. So there's
another little one. Oh, that is a gremlin, like little mini pop.
It's a keyring.
A keyring?
It's a keyring mini pop.
Oh yeah, pocket pop keychain.
Yeah.
It's the gremlin with the glasses on, the 3D glasses.
Yeah. I saw that and go like, this is great. So I wanted to put that for you. Right then. And then the last one, I saw this one. Mostly because I feel like it's the most 80s thing I can think of.
Okay. It's a box. Fairly large box.
Magnum PI! Look at his stash! It's the most 80s thing I can think of.
It works for some reason. It works really well, because not every vinyl pop figure works.
I know, right?
But that work looks absolutely brilliant. It's got the Hawaiian shirt on.
It's so good.
Thomas Magnum.
It's so good.
Right, okay, so your turn.
Oh dear, okay.
Right, so Johann's are actually under the tree.
Oh no, okay, you've actually wrapped it and stuff, but I just gave you a bag.
Right, so...
Right. Oh, these are wrapped, and they're wrapped in good wrapping paper, people. I feel bad to rip this, so let's see. Oh, I feel so bad. It's such good wrapping paper.
That was not quite as impressive as number 2, but that's why I saved the second one for.
Ooh, I like this. Right, so this is a PlayStation glass. Look at that. I love this.
Yeah, it looks quite nice.
That's pretty cool. I love the slightly messy design of the symbols.
Yes.
I love that. Oh, it's awesome. We're going to be drinking out of this all day.
Okay. Now this is interesting.
What the hell? This one's a big one. I wasn't expecting a big one. All right. hell? What the hell is this? I have my very own robot ninja. Look at this!
It's radio controlled kind of thing. It's just it's a silly present, but it's also awesome.
This combines my love of robots and ninjas.
Right then, guys. Hope you have a very good Christmas and a New Year. We'll see you in the New Year with some. We've got lots of ideas for the New Year.
Loads
of cool stuff coming your way. So see you next time, guys, and take care.